That motherfucker deserved every letter of his name, Krazy D. He wasn't no bullshit. This motherfucker carried a gun all the time, stayed fucking drunk, and if he liked you, motherfucker, whoever was fucking with you had a problem. If Krazy D liked you and somebody was messing with you, he would take the fade for you. I remember one time we was in the studio back in the backyard, and somebody was doing something. Krazy D pulled his gun out and fired. Pow! What are you doing?
Krazy D.
Krazy
Where
D.
my boy at?
Yeah, Krazy D.
That is my, I'm telling you.
Tell me about Krazy D. And I heard he was really crazy.
I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna just say it just because, and he ain't. But that is my nigga. And when you say that's my nigga, that's like one of your brothers. Man,
Talk to me about he ended the, how he, came into the picture. And was that a real gun around his chain, from what I heard?
Yep.
But look though, Easy was always, Easy knew a lot of people, man. Even before, Easy went to school. He knew this guy. He'd been on a Krazy D for probably before he met a lot of those rappers.
Dude, if you look, when you look on the cover, everybody got 8 balls. I drunk mine. Everybody else was pouring that shit out.
Oh, they didn't really get, because they didn't really drink.
Because, look, check this out. Because when we got to that goddamn the place where we took the picture, if you look at the picture, you notice it's a gang of fluorescent colors, because that's the only spray paint they had.
Yeah, wasn't it like Santa Monica? Where was it? It wasn't like at a beach or something, right?
It's across the street from. It was across the street from McCullough Records.
Oh, okay.
On Santa Monica and Vine.
There you go.
Was it Santa Monica from?
Yeah, I heard Santa Monica. That's what I heard.
Yeah. You notice. Look at the cover. And look at the color of the spray paint. That's the only spray paint they had.
Oh shit! NWA in pink. I just
you see that
caught
fluorescent colors?
Yep. In the back, they're yellow.
Nobody
right
else didn't get that because nobody else know that. That's just some fluorescent ass colors.
Damn.
And look, I'm gonna tell you something else. I told Jinx to get off the wall. I was like, Jinx, get off the wall. They gonna put some letters over your face.
And they did, huh?
Yep.
That his face is covered by the A.
So I told him now.
Damn.
I say now everybody. I thought my picture was up, but see now anybody could say that was them up there on that wall.
Yep. That's hilarious, man. Well, yeah, shout out to Krazy D. Just so you know, he is around. I've been in contact with him within the past year. So has Alonzo. He's just going through some things right now that he doesn't really want to jump on the mic and talk. So, shout out to Krazy D.
I know. I know. Shout out to Krazy D, man. That's boy D. Damon, that's my boy, man.
Damn.
Cause no matter if we don't talk for a while, I always wind up talking to him some kind of way. Mm-hmm. We lose contact because he because of what he's going through. Like, come out here, man. Let's do a song. He's like, man, I'm just, I gotta go. I'm going through this, so we gonna get together. But I know we are gonna get together. The Krazy D. If you notice, we was talking about the beers. I skipped all of that. Mm. You notice everybody had Old English and he had Budweiser.
Budweiser, yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, I heard that Budweiser was sponsoring him.
What? Damn.
Just because of that damn album cover. Damn. He's the only one that had a Budweiser. It was Old English. And he had that. Now, I don't know. I'm going to have to add that. Hey, that's speculation. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't never go over his house because even though I had to drink about 1,000 of them to get buzzed, I've been right over his house. Where you at?
Thank you for tuning in to DustyVisionTV. Please hit that like button if you have not already. And if this is your first time joining the channel and you like what you hear, please hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, you just might appreciate this bonus clip I'm about to play for you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, on the line, I have Bambino from Another Level. What up, dude?
Hey, what up, Dust?
Man.
What's up, Dust, man?
Yeah, really looking forward to this conversation, brother.
Me too, bro. Appreciate you having me, man. Most of all, shit. It's a blessing to be a part of the hip hop experience and the hip hop culture, and I'm just blessed to have, put my little mark in it with Another Level, and meet all the great people that I was able to meet on that ride, and just be a part of hip hop like that,
Yeah,
So it's a blessing, man.
Most definitely.
Hell yeah.
Well, let me light up this J. Let me light up this J so I can get on Another Level, and we're going to get this interview started. Let's go all the way back, man, before even hip-hop came into the picture. Tell everybody where you grew up.
I grew up in the Crenshaw district, right off of Slauson, in between Overhill and Crenshaw. So, my whole life. Still live over here to this day. I lived in Vegas for a little while, but I was always back and forth between LA and Vegas during those years, and I still got love for Vegas. But always grew up right off of Slauson, man, right in the hills off of Slauson. We used to call it the Himalaya Hills. And that name came from just, all those hills. From over here, there's a bunch of hills over there. And the Himalayas is the tallest point in the world. And we felt like we came from the bottom and we was headed to the top. So Another Level was actually a part of a crew called the Himalayas.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Give everybody an idea of what your upbringing was like.
I grew up to young parents, and at that time, it hadn't really started gentrifying yet. So it was considered still kind of a West Side neighborhood, but still active as far as the gang culture. So you had of course it was 60s where I grew up, but, to the left, you had Inglewood, you had the Inglewood families and neighborhood Pyrus, and then in the other direction, you got the Jungles and Crenshaw, MBTs and all the Tagger gangs and stuff. So growing up, I got to see a lot. You go to the left and you have Ladera Heights and Baldwin Hills, which is, upscale black neighborhoods and people that had a little bread. You go to the right and you get it to Crenshaw and the cats is banging and whatnot. So I think growing up, I got to choose which route I wanted to go. You saw in LA, you see so much. You see so many Benzes and Rolls, and then you see gang banging. You see all these different things. You kind of got to decide which path you want to go on. Because a lot of my boys, they was banging. A lot of my family members banging. But I chose more of I wanted to get out of the struggle. You know what I'm saying? So hip hop was an escape. For me and Fed, we started flowing together. We were both from other groups, and we went to Westchester High, and we would just flow at lunchtime and battle the different crews and the cats we would consider. You had different kind of cats. You had the gangbangers, you had the bumper heads, you had the players, you had the hustlers. We was down that fine line like the player hustlers, but we would always have to battle cats who was knee deep in the underground hip hop and shit. So we would get our battle on and shit. Back then, you had to battle. That in hip hop, it's changed a lot. But back then, people, what you got right now, off the head, spit off the head. There was a lot of freestyling back then. But